Well, I guess a little less than a year ago, maybe 8 months ago, I received the script, and I remember reading it and thinking, oh, this could be really interesting for me to do because, I really like the character, and I felt like she's strong, and I love strong female characters, but at the same time, she's kind of a woman in a suit, which I've never really played before, and I thought, oh, this could be interesting to just do something different, but still in the vein of an action film. And yeah, I met James and talked to him about it. We went out for lunch, and pretty much, I knew at that point that it was something I wanted to do. To escape from Pierce Brosnan is kind of insane. And I have to say, it's been just such a pleasure working with Pierce and Dylan and Robert and, Angela Bassett. It's really quite unbelievable because I really walk around this movie pretty much beat up and scratched up and dusty and dirty. And all the guys seem to have it together really well. You have Dylan, who's super suave. You have Pierce, who's never misplaces a hair, and I'm like, wow. But I think it's fun. I think it's a great time, and my goodness, it's a really great cast of people and such an interesting group of people together, who are really bringing these characters to life in the best way possible. I think reading a script, you use your imagination, but it is so flat. And then once you get into the room with great actors and a great director, it just comes to life, and these characters just start really breathing and living. James, I couldn't be a lovelier guy. And the thing that I love about him is he's working so hard, and yet he's always so lovely and so pleasant. And he's always thinking about where I just came from, where am I going, and he's able to really put me in the moment very quickly, of what's been happening and where my character's been, which is important because I think a lot of times, especially when you're doing night shoots or, I don't know, just personally, I tend to forget, where I've just come from or what's been going on. So it's been amazing to have somebody that's really keeping track of everything. And he's kind of that, uh, what's that saying? Tread softly but carry a big stick. I think James is one of those people. He's very light mannered. He's not overbearing in any way. He's not loud, but people listen to him. I think it's because of how soft spoken he is that, he never really has to raise his voice. I've never heard him yell or scream. He's one of those people that people strain to hear what he's saying. Just going to see this movie is going to be it's going to be a lot of fun, first of all, and very realistic. I think you're going to be able to see a side of people that you don't normally get to see. I think it's very interesting to kind of be on the other side of the bulletproof glass with the people in charge of who's getting into our country and who isn't. And once you get on the other side of that, it's just so exciting and so it's very immersive. I think James has built an incredibly immersive world where all the actors get a chance to really have a great time and make the characters really in depth and really interesting. And once the action starts, once we start moving, it never stops. So and you put through that all these really interesting actors, all these really interesting characters, and I think people are just going to have a great time and just want to know what happens next.